When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you are treading seems hard uphill, when the funds are low and the debts are high, and you want to smile, but you have to sigh, when care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't quit. Hello, viewers, welcome to another live show with your host, Sports to the Bone. I must apologize for being late. Apparently, the whole excitement of winning the game got me carried away. For some reason, I thought we were supposed to go live at 6 p.m. But a big shout out to Mr. Blackwood, who reached out to me on Facebook and reminded me that it we are supposed to start at 5. So what's up, peeps? What's up? What's up? Everybody doing okay? That was an excellent show just put on by West Indies. Nail biting. Very, very much nail biting. But I must say, I am definitely certain that most persons would have enjoyed it. Once again, guys, I do apologize for coming on late. Zin, all right, so you don't know the golden rule. Before I start reading the comments, just hit that like button as you come on. Share it if you can on Facebook. Let the people know say we're live. All right, I could do it then, no? All right, so let me go through a couple of the comments then. We'll start from right here. All right, so, all right, where are they now? All right, so we start from right here. Contact 20 said, Sports to the Bone come in with big intro. Low, yeah, man, Contact 20. Big performances call for big intro. So we just reel out one of them little gem now what we learn at school, you know? All right. Blackwood is saying Myers is holding on because of his bowling and Banner in a chalk line, just like Blackwood was on chalk line before the 50 today. All right, Contact 20 also say that was one of the best test matches of 2021. Well, I mean, it's one of the best that I would have seen in a good while. Blackwood say, big up Sports to the Bone. You are doing a great work. We appreciate you. Yeah, man, Blackwood, thanks for the continuous support. Trey said, this was undoubtedly unbelievable. Good way of putting it. Damian Harrison says, Sports to the Bone, I'm very concerned about Banner and Myers. Think they should give Hetty a chance. Those two guys that you just called there, yes, I am a bit concerned about them, but I think Shamar Brooks might be next in line to get a game. Kevin D say, I'm here, big up. Mr. Lover say, Powell, Banner, Myers, Warwican. Yeah, don't know what go on for them. Clifford say, I see at least 3 changes. Shea Hope in for Powell, Brooks in for Banner, and Joseph in for Warwican. Those are changes that definitely might help us. Danieling said, going forward, we have to remove Powell and Myers. He get a pair of ducks in both innings. They had enough chance now. All right, still no catch up on the comments, everything peeps. Contact 20 say Powell will get replaced by Hope and Warwican most likely by Joseph. I would support that. Kevin D say, I'm out of breath. Oh God, man, it was nail biting. Jacob said, good afternoon, Sports to the Bone. Congratulations to the West Indies team, especially Jaden Seals and Roach. Well done, guys. West Indies team just keep up the good work. Yeah. Mr. Lover say, yeah, man. Of the match, 8 wickets. Oh, yeah, man. Man of the match, 8 wickets, 125 runs. The officials say, big up yourself, Sports to the Bone. It was so close. Best test match I ever seen. Haven't seen a test match like this in a while, guys. Contact say how Myers getting appear in a test match. Moses said Banner need to be dropped. Yeah, man. I think that they can bring in Shamar Brooks for the second game. I'm not going to be biased at all. You know, Banner need to get his head back in the game. So seeing that Brooks would have made a century in the best versus best, I think they might need to replace him. Peter Cherry say, I'm not gonna lie, I almost lost faith, but I can't express how proud I am in the West Indies. My heart was racing every ball. Clifford said Myers will stay for his bowling, but won't be surprised if they drop him. Mr. Chavez says, surprised when I saw the score. Harrison says, Sports to the Bone. Would you make any changes for the next test? Yeah, man, I would bring in Joseph for Warwican, and I would bring in Brooks. I would bring in Brooks for Banner. And Powell definitely on chalk line. No. But I don't know if they're going to want to make 3 changes at the same time. That's the problem. Lord have mercy, you can't be a West Indies fan and have a heart condition. Contact 20 says, sports to the bone, blood pressure rise by 100 today. West Indies love give us fans heart attack, but I'm happy for the team and whole region. Yeah, man. Jason say, I don't change. I say don't change a winning team. They usually say that, yes, but you can tweak it. Grant says, sports to the bone. What do you think about Chase open with the captain? We need somebody solid in the middle order, and that's the problem. And Rasta and Chase are the solid man in the middle order, so I don't know. Might be an option. Contact 20 say Pakistan can be proud of the cricket they played to nearly defend 168. Real talk that still. Contact 20 say I can't lie. I lost faith after Da Silva and Warkan got out. Alright, so I finally caught up to all the comments. Guys, I must tell you, man, I was so nervous, I was sweating. Boy, I was seated right here watching the game and having my dinner along. You know, my wife was here with me, and you know, she alone can bear witness. I was sweating, I was shaking. Oh my God, the thing was so nerve-wracking, guys. It was so nerve-wracking, but I am happy that we pulled through. I am so happy that we managed to pull through, guys. You understand? Because at the end of the day, as the contact 20 said that Pakistan can be proud of the cricket that they played. I am happy that Pakistan are the one that, you know, Pakistan is a team that can be proud of the cricket they played. I didn't want us to be able to say that about West Indies. I am happy that we win. And I can't lie, guys. I am happy that we won the game. Philip say if Myers plays anymore, he has to. If Myers plays anymore, he has to. Not sure. Mario say Kieran Powell shouldn't see West Indies again. He looks clueless. Yeah, man, he's getting out trapped LBW too many times. Kevin D say I celebrate a Martin Brathwaite goal for Barca, but at the same time Blackwood got out. I say two of them coincide. Daniel Ling say Powell cannot bat every ball after the ball. Passes. Powell cannot bat every ball after the ball. Passes bat. He passes bat in sunglasses like Captain Brathwaite. All right. Oh, you're saying you need to bat in sunglasses. All right. All this talk about changes to the West Indies squad. What we really need to change are the umpires. The umpiring was poor, guys. It was definitely poor and inconsistent, to be honest. Blackwood say 26 watching and only 15 likes. Well, it has jumped up to 65. Not sure why the people are not liking up the live. Hold on, guys. Let me fix the phone thing. All right. Mr. Casanova say, bring in Shea Hope for the next match. Drop Da Silva and Warwican. You really that drop Da Silva? No, man, I can't drop Da Silva, man. Da Silva no play too bad at all. You would more have to, if you're going to bring in Shea Hope, you would more have to drop Kieran Powell, in my opinion. Da Silva kept well and he batted okay. You know, it's just that the way in which he got out, I wasn't too happy about it, but he was doing pretty well. Hold on, guys. I'm just trying to adjust the phone stand. All right, I think that's good now. All right, Philip say if Myers play anymore, he has to play as bowler. Oh, yeah, man, we were saying that on the live yesterday that, you know, he's not batting at all. Contact 20 say, I think we need to switch Myers and Da Silva position. Myers is better as an aggressive lower order batsman to score some quick runs. Da Silva has a better technique. All right. Jacob says, sports to the bone. I will give West Indies this overall oval for games. Okay, overall for games. Fielding effort 95%, bowling effort 100%, and batting 50%. They need to work on the batting. All right, not a bad rating. The batting definitely needs to come on. Peter Cherry say Myers form at the bat is very concerning for the West Indies duck in both innings. Earl said the team just squeezed through. Man, they are trying to kill her. Yeah, I want to tell you about if you have a heart condition or heart problem, I would not advise you to sit down and watch West Indies at all. Daniel said in almost every innings we are 3 or 4 down for about 50. The top order cannot continue like this. It's time the batsmen take responsibility. The bowlers have been doing an awesome job in all formats. That's why Ian Bishop said the bowlers, they need to raise their pay. Contact 20 say, also sports to the bone, we need to discuss these umpires. Why the hell these umpires gave Pakistan every 50-50 decision but barely raised finger for us? It was that the whole test. Yeah, contact 20. The umpiring was really inconsistent. It was definitely inconsistent, and I think they are definitely going to have a discussion about that or surrounding that. That is the umpiring panel. Philip say Myers, Banner, and Powell should be dropped. What about Warrican? Mr. Lover say Seals, the Navy Seals. Next comment say good play West Indies. Big up sports to the bone. Continue doing the good work. Yeah, man, big up. Trey said, to be fair, Pakistan should have won this game, but these drop catches have haunted them. That's why West Indies won the game. Yeah, and I want to tell you they had some good catches in the slip, you know, but the outfield catching was poor. They dropped a couple of them. Danny Ling said, no way that Silva can be dropped. Yeah, man, that Silva have to stay, man. Mr. Lover said that Silva did well. 7 out of 8 catches behind the stumps. Jason Clark said, first time I saw a test play like a T20. Love it, sports to the bone. Yeah, man. Blackwood said, for the next match, Hope in for Powell and Brooks in for Banner. I would do that also. I would work with that also. And I would be tempted to bring in Joseph for Warrican, but I don't know if they're going to want to make 3 changes to the winning team. That is the only thing that I am thinking about. They might not want to make 3 changes to a winning team, but separate and apart from that, you know, a couple of players did not show, did not do anything that would warrant their spot. You understand? So we definitely going to need to look at that. Boy, peeps, I'm not even telling you the scoring. We just come on and start talk like that. Maybe it's because I know that you guys are well aware of what the score is and how things went, you know. So we just go straight into it. Yeah, man. All right. Harrison say, sports to the bone. On a serious note, do you really think Myers and Banner should get a chance in the next match? I think Myers might put in a better word for Myers and maybe drop him down the order. But Banner, in all honesty, I would bring in Brooks for Banner. In all honesty, I would bring in Brooks for Banner. Maybe I would keep Myers a little longer. But him definitely going to have to play as a bowler though. That's the only way. Mr. Lover said Myers will bat at the Silva position, move up bowler and Silva. Contact 20 said Jaden Seals will become a special bowler for West Indies if we guide him right. I just pray West Indies can keep him away from T20 leagues and prevent him from turning into a T20 merchant. I don't know if they are going to be able to keep him away from there, you know. But you know, I hope they find other good bowlers that he can share the workload with, so we don't overwork him. Jacob says, sports to the bone, what is your thought on Jaden Seals and how you like Kemar Roach for grooming the youth? Oh gosh, man. Jacobs, excellent. I really like Jaden Seals as a bowler. Remember, you know, that first test match that he played, I did a piece on him, you know, talking about it. It's on the channel here. And Kemar Roach, that last wicket that he took to get his 5 wicket haul, that's Jaden Seals I'm talking. You know, you could see when he ran to Kemar Roach and gave him that big hug. It was not only because Kemar Roach took the catch, but also because, you know, you could see that he was telling him thanks for all the advice and for working with him. So I am definitely happy with both of them working. Hall said, I'm glad for the win, but the batting weak. Yeah, we need to do better where the batting is concerned. Contact 20 said that Silva had his best wicket keeping performance this man, and he scored a bit of runs in. Happy with him. Yeah, man, that Silva all right for now. Mr. Lover said, how about Brathwaite, Hope, Chase, and Hola, Blackwood, Da Silva, Myers, Joseph, Roach, Sears, that Seals order. All right, Daniel said, based on how the wicket played, I would play 4 seamers along with Chase next game. Hola, Roach, Seals, Joseph. I don't get the spin being big factor. Exactly. I would drop Warrican. I would drop Warwick and bring in Joseph. Contact 27. Mr. Lover, would you really drop Banner at his home ground though? I'll give him another go, man, because it's a Jamaica. I believe he got it in him. Yeah, Contact, we might believe him got it in him, yes, but you know, you have to remember also that Brooks just got a century at the same ground. Brooks just got a century at the same ground before the game. So, you know, you might want to give Brooks a go. Philip say, issue for Da Silva is that he keeps on playing around his front pad. And that is something that they would have pointed out. He keeps walking, stepping across and playing around it. So is either he's going to get out LBW or he's going to fall over while nipping while the ball take edge. Mr. Lover said Jaden Seals will surpass correctly Courtney Walsh. Your figures. All right. Blackwood say, yes, I agree that Joseph in for Warkan and Hetty in for. You said Hetty in for Myers. We have 3 good pacers and Joseph will be the 4th. Hetty not in the squad, you know, so he won't be able to come in the 4th game, in the 2nd game. Contact said Daniel Clayton, even Yasser Shah looked useless out there. A pace pitch, man. Mr. Casanova said, I would bring in Brooks in for Myers. Myers been failing more than Banner. A Joseph for Warwican. All right. Mr. Lover say, well, Banner, I think he came back too early from the concussion. All right. But is a doctor thing still, you know, Mr. Lover? Them don't just say, all right, you feel okay, come and play. Now, is a doctor clear him? Anthony say, don't know what that is. Jacob says, so true, it paid it out. So true, it paid it out. Philip says, think Seals could bowl a bit quicker though. Yeah, he would be more dangerous if he's able to notch it up a little faster. Daniel said the number 3 batsman in a team is usually the best player, one who can dominate and change the game. I don't see that person being Banner. Yeah, I don't even see anybody like that in the region right now, in all honesty. Kevin D say the change I will make for the next game. Hope for Powell and Warwick and for Joseph. All right. Jason Clark say like what West Indies is doing, building a T20 and test team. Congratulations to the test team. Iqbal say today well played Pakistan and West Indies, and Pakistan lost their catches group Roach to yeah, they gave Roach a couple of chances. So the catches started to let them down. Clifford said they need to make the changes because it wasn't a convincing win. All right, Peter Cherry said, do you agree with Ian Bishop that bowlers need to be paid more because they have to bowl and do the batsman job in the lower order? When it comes down to West Indies, you know, probably they need to look at that, yes. If the bowler constantly consistently do that. Contact 20 say, I also think Chase needs to start converting these 20-run starts to 50s and 100s. Too much giving away the start. Exactly. And he usually look good at the start time innings. DeAndre Black would say we cannot stop Seals from being a T20 merchant because cricket is business. Cricket West Indies should treat their players well. Things will work out. Exactly, Blackwood. Exactly. Mr. Lover say, wait, did I not tell you it was a fast bowler's pitch? All right, Iqbal say today Pakistan and West Indies will play on Pakistan match loss. This catches drop and 2 catches for. Okay, so you're saying that 2 catches were put down, 2 catches put down off Kemar Roach. All right, Kevin says Seals here to stay. Another formidable bowler for the West Indies. Working out Joseph in. Seals remind me of Jerome Taylor. You know. Jacob says sports to the bone. What thoughts on Karen Powell? I believe his time has come to an end because he lose it now. My only problem is because I can't find a man to really replace him with, you know, because remember I take out Shea Hope to give him a chance, you know. So it's like we're going to be recycling if we put back Shea Hope. But Powell not going to manage it. Powell not going to manage it at all. Daniel said top teams all have a surprise batsman except West Indies, England, Root, all have a supreme batsman except West Indies, England, Root, Aziz Smith, New Zealand, Williamson, India, Kohli, Pakistan, Baba, and Bangladesh, Shakib, South Africa, the cock. Who is your supreme batsman? I guess it is our captain, Craig Brathwaite. Jacob says, Sport to the bone, why work and roll was? Why I don't know, you know. Contact 20 say, also we need a big, what are my peeps? Also, we need to big up Dads because he played an excellent innings when everyone was ready to drop him. I'm glad it came off today. Yeah, contact 20. Dads really bat good. And for those wondering about who named Dads, that's actually Jermaine Blackwood. He batted well because I was watching him also, you know. I was watching him before this game, you know, because you know I was saying that Jaja him need to start do something, you know. So glad to make some runs. Iqbal say, what's your name? The name is Lennox. Contact 20 say, Jacobs to collect balls when they pass over the boundary. Mr. Lover say, Blackwood was great, man. Yeah, man, Blackwood, yeah, he played well. Clifford say, the umpiring leave a lot to be desired, especially Brathwaite. He raised his finger like he is under pressure from Pakistan. To me, it seems as if Brathwaite wasn't even watching the game. As him here appeal, him put up him finger. Contact 20 say 150 viewers, only 32 likes. Like up the video, peeps. Contact 20, 175 people on the thing. And only 32 likes. I don't know. Peeps, before I continue reading the comments, I'm going to ask you. It's not that difficult. There is a thumbs button there. Just go ahead and use your big finger and press it. And that is a like. All right? Like up the video, man. All right. Vivo say Paul keeps his place as opener. Okay. Simpson say, whoa, me there now. Me tell you, say we are going. All right, Simpson. Yeah, man. Simpson was saying that West Indies definitely going to pull it off. Sam say, give me a ugly over or a pretty loss. Boy, as I always said, you know, a ugly win is better than a pretty loss. A ugly win is better than a pretty loss. Mr. Lover say, hey, as I say, best we try opening with Brooks. All right, so Mr. Lover suggesting that they could try Brooks. So Vivo, no man, he scored at least 20 in one innings, maybe, but he leaked totally lost versus Shine in both innings. Oh, he looked totally lost. Okay. Vivo said Powell made 50 in the last test match. All right. Danny Ling said I don't see Shannon Gabriel making it over Seals in the side again. What is your opinion, Sports to the Bone? Once Jaden Seals managed to keep himself fit, I don't know if he will be the one to be dropped. I can't see this youngster getting dropped based on his performance. You know, Shannon Gabriel is out and out extreme pace. So I don't know. Roach is going to play, Seals is going to play. So you know, I don't know how they're going to do it, but I can't see they pulling Jaden Seals for him. Contact 20 say 175 viewers, Sports to the Ball moving up. Yeah, man. Contact 20, look where I go on, man. Jacob says, Sports to the Bone, what did the coach tell West Indies batsmen when they go for tea? Just bat as long as you can. I would assume that is it. Once you stay out there and bat and don't force it, the runs will come. Because if you bat for 3-4 hours, the runs will come. And it was just 40-odd runs, so the runs would come. Jason said, I think Roach and Seals should share the man of the match. They both save us from defeat. All right, Camille Sewell. Shout out to Camille Sewell, a big friend of the family, you know. All right, Camille said, yes, I'm happy for our Seals. The umpires and Pakistan were trying hard to deny West Indies. We're trying hard, but thank God we pulled through. Yeah, Camille, we really pulled through and was able to deal with it. Vivo said it's unfair to trouble Powell. Kyle Myers made ducks that about what about his place in the team. No man. We had spoke about Kyle Myers already, you know. So it's not like a island thing where we say this man from this island should be dropped and this man should not be dropped. We're not really working like that. We say Myers might stay, but they will play him as a bowler. But you know, we definitely need Powell to start making some runs. Mr. Lover say Powell made 2 ducks or a duck and 2 just like Myers. Pour the bat. Excuse me, guys. Blackwood say I call for Blackwood to be dropped, but I am happy that he redeemed himself. Yeah, exactly. You know, happy with Sabayana Park being his homegrown, you know. Neil Mott say Myers, Da Silva, and Warrican out, really? For the next match, I would bring in Brooks, Hope, and Josie for the next test. We are grateful for the win, but make the changes. The changes can be made, yes, but the changes would be made. I don't know. I don't know if I would drop Da Silva. Richard say, what a drama. Joined with West Indies at 140 odd for 8 and stuck with it to the end. Please describe that West Indies second innings up to that point, please, in your unique way. Then I'll watch a highlight. Well, generally speaking, leading up to 140 to 8, it was here and there. For want of a better way of putting it. You know, we had a couple. Well, we lost 2 early wickets. Then we had a couple of partnerships. You know, Chase was looking good. He was there for a while. Blackwood, as you can see, scored 50. You know, Blackwood was living dangerously, but he came on well. And after we lost Chase and Hold and a couple more, you know, we kept on flirting. It was back and forth, back and forth. The usual West Indies thing. Mr. Casanova said, can't talk bad about the big boss Blackwood today at all. The boss shut us up today. Yeah, man, Mr. Casanova, and play well today. Mr. Lover says, Sears get man of the match for the 125 for 8 and breaking the 71-year-old record. Wang say, congratulations, West Indies team. 202 persons on the live. How much like? Contact 20. I know how you monitor that, you know. What going on over there? Kevin D said you lost some viewers after you said that. Yeah, man, look at and come on back. Wilson say Powell and Myers got one more chance in the next match. All right, Simpson say me don't want no Waganis start running. No. I don't know if it is a case of being Waganis still in a Simpson. We're just looking at it and saying that, well, I personally last night was looking at it and saying the game was balanced. And based on how it played out today, if we are to be honest, it could have gone anyway. We are indeed happy that we won, but we want to start to do a little analysis every now and again to show that, you know, we're not just working off emotions. We're working off, you know, actually looking at the game. All right, Mr. Lover said Gabriel time on spot is up for grabs between him and Joseph. Contact say, yeah, man, I would say Myers, Warrican, Powell, and Banner might be trouble decide if they make any changes. All right, Contact 20 say time for Gabriel to get a kick up the box when it comes to his fitness. Now he wants to get into the side. He will have to lose weight and stop breaking down all the time. Gabriel have on too much muscle mass. Viva say poor selection. What was Warrican role in the test match? I was asking the same thing. Simpson saying no, great Gabriel or Bravo name over here. Okay, time move on. Hey, Simpson, you know, play now. Hardball! Man from down a center and always hiding. Hardball say Blackwood listen. Ding save yourself cause him just know how to keep spot in the team. Same team expect the Warrican or we can or way more name. Warrican. Big up Tashi Vlog say big up Kami Swell. I want to go on here, so peeps. I want to tell you say a wife named Tashi Vlogs in her YouTube. That's so for I mean she hasn't started to put up content, but for all my supporters here, if you want to support wifey, her thing is Tashi Vlogs. So if you want to type it in, maybe we'll find her. Contact 20 say Simpson. I have to admit you were 100% confident with West Indies. Yeah, man. Simpson did confident, man. Richard Stevens say I hit that like button after your reminder. It's a good habit to have. Do you think some viewers join the live, check the quality, and then we'll hit the like in the innings or show? Well, maybe some persons join if they like what they hear and they like they hit the like button. If they don't like it, they move on. But I don't really know. Daniel said the combined total of Myers, Banner, and Powell in both innings was 9 runs. Can you imagine? The top order needs to serious wake up call or shake up. Exactly. Contact 20 say, I don't understand why people would drop Da Silva. No, man. I guess people want to drop him to make space for Shea Hope, but no, it's not the time. Even though I had initially said that I would play Shea Hope as the keeper and bat him at 6, I can't make any argument for that now because Da Silva, he took some wonderful catches, didn't bat too badly at all. So I definitely can't do that to him. Can't do that to him. Miss Danny Ling says, Sports to the Bone, did you hear the few spectators around the grounds? Man, they really did cheer on the guys out in the middle. They really gave Roach and Sears confidence. Yes, man, I heard them. I heard them in the background. Daniel Clayton, that's absolutely horrible. 9 runs. These guys want some lashes. Moses Johnson said, big up West Indies from big up West Indies, yeah? Viva said that Silva was good with the glove in the test. He needs to play his natural game with the bat. He gets out in some weird ways. No, man, that Silva definitely stays for me, man. Tyrone said Myers, Banner, Warkan, and Paul should be rested. I would use the word drop, but I don't know if you're going to want to take out so many persons out of the winning team at the same time. But those guys really didn't do much. Contact 20 said 202 view as well. We are at 258 as we speak. Clark said, what is happening with Cornwall? He fit? Yeah, man, I think they just play chase over him. Sports to the Bone, do you think Banner is secure at 3? I doubt it, you know, he will need another 1 or 2 solid innings. Because we know how West Indies cricket is. We don't have a lot of batsmen that really push through. So if Banner make another solid 100 or another good half century, he will be secure for a while. But for now, he's not that secure, especially with Brooks knocking on the door. Viva say Blackwood is a 1-hit wonder. Oh, yeah, say Hardball say me glad I know 200 them make cause me know this team can go to 200 back to back. All right. Simpson say Powell fi swim home now. Never to be seen in West Indies colors again. Simpson is a straight shooter, you know. Jacob says, Sports to the Bone, what will you do for Banner, Myers, Warkan, and Powell? What will you tell them to do? For me, I will just say these. If you your spot, the West Indies team, you need to work for it. Exactly, they need to work for it. But the only reason I wouldn't drop all of those guys at the same time is because they might not want to break down the team so quickly. You understand? Or break down the team with so many persons so quick at the same time. But those guys definitely are on chalk line. Adrian said, why West Indies have to play 2 spinners on that pitch take pace? It was a mistake to play Warkan. Peter Cherry said, what's your thoughts on the 21-year-old Afridi? Definitely the standout bowler for Pakistan. Hey, Afridi is really good. Extremely good. Afridi is extremely good, guys. Extremely. And the funny thing about it, this match here was actually a half match for him. You hear I tell you? This match was actually a half match for Afridi. And Andre say, congratulations, West Indies. Grant say, Sports to the Bone. What's up with these Jamaican batsmen? Every time they're about to get dropped, they make a lucky 50. I guess it's the fighting instinct that is in them. Next comment say, congratulations, well played, West Indies. Respect from Pakistan. All right. Who is this now? Arshad from Pakistan. Shout out to you. Thanks for joining the live. It was indeed a good game. It was indeed a good game against your team. Wilson say Powell don't look comfortable. He should be dropped. Contact 20 say Grant if only Campbell could do that. Quincy say Roach is a great cricketer. I don't know how many persons would remember about maybe 2009-10. Roach actually played an inning similar to this with Shivnarine and Shandapal. You know, I don't remember who we were playing, but Shivnarine and Shandapal and Roach saved a game like this before. You know, yeah, man. Contact say, imagine John Campbell fly back into the team now for Powell. West Indies surprise everyone. All right, Blackwood said the match was fairly balanced from start to finish, so it was good cricket match. Very, very good cricket match. Gary Campbell said, thank you, West Indies. I feel so good. Yeah, man. Jaden said 220 people on the live and only 58 like. Funny enough, Jaden, it's actually 304 persons on the live now. And I don't know how much like. Guyana Passion say, what a wonderful win. Yeah, man. Contact say 241 viewers. Wow. Can say well done West Indies. They played well under pressure. Yeah, man. Guys, for those who are joined, for those who are on the live for the first time and you have not yet subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Don't make it be because West Indies win a run can get a piece of the niceness. Smash a subscribe on the thing, man, and support the channel. Mr. Casanova says Shannon Gabriel days with West Indies is over. Time to see some younger players like the real McCoy and Alzari. Joseph. Contact say whole Caribbean was watching this test match. Yeah, man. Vivo say I take Powell over Campbell any day. The two of them, if you ask me, I would put the two of them in one and try if I could get a better batsman. Gary Campbell say I think them win. All right. Another comment, I think, who is this now? Akumar, maybe from Pakistan, say good play West Indies. Frank say Jaden Seals is bowling good. Yep. Iqbal say today Pakistan 50-20 runs short. Yeah, if they had gotten that amount, 20 or 50 more, maybe we would have struggled some more. Gary Campbell say, I think them will win the next match. Well, it's good momentum going in, so let us see. DeAndre Blackwood said the spectators were actually the ground staff. Yeah, man, it was the ground staff and the other players. You know. Well, I tell you, I'm so gutted that I wasn't able to be in the stands. Campbell say Myers' place is secure because of his bowling. Secure as a bowler, can bat as a number 4 or 5 batsman and not making any runs. Richard say, call it as you saw. It's sports to the bone. Marks out of 10 for the West Indies before a year. Personally, I'm happy they gutted it out. Really impressed with Road Seals in particular. Did Seals get man of the match? Yeah, man. Jaden Seals got man of the match. And out of 10, I would give them 7.5. And the 7.5 is basically almost to the only for the bowlers and Craig Brathwaite, Blackwood, and Jason Holder. The rest of the batting need to come good. Hardball says sports to the bone. You see the same thing. We know this. West Indies team couldn't chase a next 200. No man, it's rough. Jason said we losing TV and we win the match. Wow, what a game. Okay, yeah. Honest, West Indies have serious pace. Hold on, Marlon say, let me on the live. I have a lot to say. Oh, Marlon, you're there. Hold on, Marlon. Hold on. I soon let you on. Mohammed say, Alzari for Warrican and hope for Powell. Banner deserve a run. All right. Contact 20 say, this win shows me that the players actually had self-belief in themselves. The captain and the coach fight till the end instead of rolling over. Exactly. Vivo says, sports to the bone. Me and Mr. Lover and Contact 20 always what that no like our what yeah man no always there man. Zahid said Zahid in for Yasar and Dahan in for Abbas should Shakil in for Azhar. You sure you want to drop Abbas? Mohamed Abbas, he just didn't get any runs in the last in any wicket in the last innings, but Mohamed Abbas bowling good. Joshua Campbell says Dorrit return. Would be nice to see him. Contact 20 said 284 viewers. Sports to the bone soon reach 300. One till it was at 325 just now. Simpson say, remember me tell you last night, say make chase open because Powell have a judgment of swing bowling and we was going to be 2 wickets down. Yeah, man, Simpson, I remember you saying all of that. Iqbal said today Pakistan 50-20 run short. Marlon and the others waiting. I want to let you in, but I'm just trying to catch up with a couple of the comments. And Neil say, looking at Afridi slow mass, it had really looks like he's chucking. You know, I saw it though. Like he's chucking and he's not for the first time. I actually see it, I don't know if it is because I would position the camera, but when the slow motion it and play the release part, it looks like that. But then again, I'm no expert, so let me leave it. Contact 20 say Iqbal Rafael, I agree. Imran but didn't give Pakistan a good start. Chris 87 say as a young player, Roach used to have Ricky Ponting started out. Yeah, man. Kevin D said 300 view. Wow, you're doing well. Keep it up. Simpson say remember Chase settled down the team again. Yeah, Chase did well. Well done, West Indies. Chris says so Roach is a good player. Yeah, man. Sam say when learning to win these games. Teaches you what you are made of. All right. Clifford says 77 likes so far, and we're doing close to 300 views. Come on, guys, hit it, man. Hit the like button. Chambers say, great game. Thanks, West Indies. Will continue to say, she hope is the king. All right, guys, I'm gonna take a small break from the comments. All right. So if you don't hear your name, your comment getting read, guys, it's because I'm taking a little bit of break. I'll let in two persons. All right. So we have Mr. Lover, Orlando. We have Marlon joining us from Clarendon, Jamaica, and we have Mr. Lover, who I think is in America. So Marlon, I'm just gonna get up and get a drink. Marlon, take it away for us quickly. Give us your overall assessment.
Well, positives first. I said it already. Jaden Seals was due for a 5 wicket haul. And so said, so done. A wonderful 5 wicket haul. Trust me, I was watching the game and I was like, please don't take the new ball as yet. Please don't take it. Give him another chance. Give him another chance. And they hesitated with the new ball. Jaden Seals came. And a wonderful catch from Roach.
Yeah,
Like
good
Lennox, I was
catch.
telling you about the 5 wicket haul. I promise you, the 5 wicket haul was in the making, man.
You were saying it last night, Hold on, Mr.
Yes,
Lover, I soon come. You were saying it last night, Actually, you were talking about it.
yes.
Same 5 wicket all.
It
Yeah.
long overdue. And I mean, I was hoping they didn't take the new ball and they didn't. Kept them with the
Because
whole ball.
it was working for us.
Yes. And very, very pleased with that young man performance.
Yo,
Very
Yeah.
pleased. Mr. Lover.
one thing
Yeah,
about
jump in, Mr. Lover.
one thing about this, when the new ball was due, I was saying, Father God, please don't let Kimar Woods get this last wicket. Don't let him get
Me too.
Yeah.
Yo,
Listen, I was saying, Kimar, just don't try to out the batsman. Just bowl it over and turn it over
Yeah.
to Jaden. Just
Yeah,
please
yeah.
don't.
okay, before we go any further, let me just say this. I want to big up Jaden Seals on his first 5 wicket haul and breaking that 71-year-old record to become the youngest fast bowler to take a 5 wicket haul for West Indies. Also, I want to say congratulations to the boss, Kemar Roach, for finally
Yep.
passing 1,000 cricket test runs.
How much?
He finally passed 1,000 in test.
Actually, I was looking at it, I want hold on, one thing with you, you're always on point to the stats, Hold on, the contact 20. Thank you for pointing out that. We have a spammer inside here. Let me go ahead and deal with that person. Black user. All right, good. Yeah, continue, guys.
Yo, I was just there crying and saying, yo, Father God, I know Kemar Roach could take this wicket, but don't let him take it. However, make him reach 1,000 test runs. I was just praying and crying, boss. I was like,
Yeah,
hallelujah. I'm so
yeah,
speechless right now, even crying.
yeah. So Mr. Lover, pertaining to that knock from Jermaine Blackwood, what are your thoughts on the knock?
Magnificent. Magnificent. I have to give him that.
Yeah.
I knew he would try to go big on his home ground. However, that shot that he got out of, that hurt me, boy.
Yeah,
That hurt me.
yeah. If
But you notice something
I'm
like that.
attacking instinct. Yeah, Mr. Love. Yeah, Marlon, go ahead.
Notice this. If you follow the commentary closely, what the fast bowler
Ian
name
Bishop.
again?
Ian Bishop.
Ian
No,
Bishop.
the next one. No, the next one from
Colin
Diana.
Croft.
Colin Croft. Colin Croft. When Ian Bishop, they talked about the fact that they gave Blackwood the single at cover and at point and between right there. Say, okay, take that one in the hopes that you nick off the slip and we catch you. And right before that, Colin Croft said that is a good idea because there's always a chance for prodding outside the half stump. There's always a chance of nicking off the slip. 2 balls later, nick off the slip.
Nick off the slip.
That was really, really a plan coming to fruition.
Yeah.
And that was a stroke of genius from the Pakistan.
As them say, it's always nice when the plan come together, you know?
Yes.
But another batsman that really did well. Rastan Chase, even though he wasn't able to really convert to a big score, he sort of settled the innings. What are your thoughts on Rastan Chase's innings?
Unlucky out. I think he could have done more, but that shot, I think he should have come forward on his front foot and defended.
Mm. What are your thoughts, man?
I wasn't lucky enough to see his dismissal, but
Mm.
honestly, though, Lennox, in order to do a good analysis of what happened today, it was very disappointed looking at the scorecard.
Yeah.
Um,
The scorecard,
three
scorecard,
batsmen.
it's soft, man.
The scorecard was really, really soft. Our middle order is atrocious. I
Mm.
mean, atrocious. Chasing
Mm.
168 with 1 day to go on a home
Yeah.
ground, you should not win by 1 wicket.
Thank you.
There is
Yeah.
no way you should win by 1 wicket. No, mind you, Pakistan bowled really well in this innings. I mean, Shaheen Afridi came out with blood in his eyes after
Yeah.
not bowling so well in the first innings, because even though he
Yeah.
got wickets, he wasn't consistent. In my opinion, he didn't bowl well. He was wayward. But in
Who
the
is that?
second innings, Shaheen Afridi,
Oh, yeah. He wasn't
I
on
think he was
point.
very
That's what I
wayward.
was saying earlier. No.
Yeah,
Even though we got a chance to see a couple deliveries from him, he wasn't really on point.
very wayward. But the second innings, this young man came back with venom.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he was on point, and the entire Pakistani bowling performance today was more threatening. I mean, some bars beat the edge. You only
Yeah.
wonder how did it beat the edge. And they miss a trick with that review on Blackwood.
Yeah.
Because
I'm actually
they
edging up.
miss a trick.
Yeah.
I think he was still in his 30s when they didn't
When it
review that.
nicked.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that probably was the test match there.
Yeah.
That and
All
the
right,
drop
this
of
up, man.
Kimar
Right, this
Roach
up.
was the test
Plus
match.
plus the next drop. Plus the
Yes,
drop catch.
Kimar Roach.
Yeah, that was
Those
it.
two decisions were the test match right there for Pakistan. But
Yeah.
the batting lineup, a lot of work. Honestly, the bowler
Yeah.
should celebrate, but the batsman should be doing 20 laps around the pitch right now.
Yeah, man. 168. A little bit of runs that, you know, man.
Mario, listen
Yes.
here. Wait, listen here. You have little over 5 innings to make 168 runs. You can make one per over and still win it comfortably.
And still with the
Don't need to
game.
go hard.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't know where we go from here with the opening partnership. I really
Yeah, it's
can't
rough.
tell.
It's rough. Because I recycle, going to recycle if we drop four.
Yes, like if you drop Kieran Powell and you put Shea Hope in, what more difference are you really getting? I don't
Yeah,
know.
all of the man. Mr. Lover, you were saying something about Brooks
Shima
at the
Brooks.
top. Brooks have a lot of experience there and know him to bat in the middle order for when he's playing regional cricket.
And
Well,
for West Indies,
I know he
Yeah, I
has
want
batted.
he's a number 4 batsman for West Indies.
A middle order, I see him bat. Him
Yes.
bat him out in a regional cricket.
I know he did it a couple times local and did good, scored about 600s in local at number 2, opening with the opener. But I still think he
For
can give him a
Barbados.
chance. Yeah, for Barbados.
Yeah.
I said Barbados.
Hold on. Simpson is saying that we need to remember that Rastan Chase actually came in 2 times and actually come in and have to bat like an opener. And he's definitely on point. Because when he came in, the opener that is supposed to stay out there, see off the new ball, see off the shine, you know, they got out early on 2 occasions. And as Simpson is saying, it was actually Chase that had to come in on 2 occasions and really stamp him class.
But Lennox, that is nothing new because for the longest, what opening batsmen have been exposed in the middle order.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, that is nothing new when it comes to West Indies cricket. Like our openers get dismissed really, really early, and the middle order is always exposed. But the middle right now is falling away too easily. It's really falling away too easily.
I'm surprised we even managed to set a 36-1 deficit on them in the first innings.
Yeah. All right. Hold on. Contact 20. Hold on. Contact 20 is saying, agreed, Marlon. Shea Hope isn't a test opener either. I don't understand why people feel Shea Hope is much more superior in test cricket. And his form has shown.
I don't understand either.
His form has shown that, you know, he's definitely not too good at the top of the order. So we need I don't know. I don't know if we'll find an opener coming out of this under 19 camp that they are having. I gather that they have a couple of good cricketers. I think it was Mr. I don't remember who was pointing out last night that there is an opener that would have scored maybe 2 centuries and a 50 so far.
I remember one from there, I think was Leeward Islands opener. And I remember one of the teams had like a 100-stand opening partnership, something at the top of the order. So I saw a good batting performance from the games I watched.
Yeah.
From a few Barbarians. And then I heard the scores being talked about in the other games, which were also positive. There was a young man there, the Pisa. That's the only name I could remember, and then the other names elude me. But honestly, Leonard, we can't be recycling. The recycling have to stop now. Like
same thing.
Bringing back Bravo, She-Hope, it have to stop.
I think the I think the Pisa is the guy from St. Kitts, if I'm correct.
Oh.
And he has been doing pretty good.
Yes, man, he did a really good job. Easy on the eye. And he was a middle-order batsman.
Oh.
So
at least we have a couple of youngsters coming through that that seems to have the appetite for batting, because that is the problem, and I think our batsmen don't have the appetite for long batting. I think that is the problem that we are having. All I'm going to get in 2 comments there. James said, if those top line batsmen had done better, Roach would not turn up. I enjoyed the game. All right. So West Indies 1, Bravo. Dance now. All right. Next comment say, I wonder the wickets West Indies have are great to produce great fast bowlers. All right. Vivo say, whatever happened to Adrian Barrett? I was asking, I did a story on him. Based on what I saw in the papers, he is actually a man of religion now. I think he's doing Jehovah Witness, I think. I think he's a Jehovah Witness, one of those preachers that go around. Apparently, he has put down the sport. Wilson say Myers need to come out. Derval Clinton say haters. Not sure what you're talking about. Really say contact 20 facts. If She-Hope should play, should bat in the lower order. Daniel say we really need Marlon on the show more often to really have some key points. Marlon a top notch here. Vivo he left cricket for a religion, yeah man. In the Ashish Nira say in the viewers please see Mohammed Zahir cricket analysis YouTube channel. All right. Clive James says something told me that Kemar would win the match for us. I soon come back to you guys. I just catching a couple of them.
No problem, man. No problem.
Justin said, what's his name? Armadan, under 19 player from Nevis. Oh, I think you're talking about the player. Contact 20 said, no, man. I think the pizza is Bayesian. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Blackwood, Bayesian, man. I think in Bayesian, Mr. Lover.
Blackwood said Gale was that last solid test opener that we had. Vivo say the pizza is not from St. Kitts.
Simpson
say remember me is a Jamaican and me a back chase him. Him also make 100 against England. Yeah man, Chase is a good batsman, man. Cammy Swell, I think West Indies needs to gel together and make some meaningful partnership to make at least 350 runs and innings per test match to back up the bowling. Low score now go work. Exactly, Camis. Really legit say it's not appetite, it's technique. All right. And you must say no appetite at the technique, them now if stand for withstand. All right, last comment and I'll come back to you guys. Jacob says, Sports to the Bone, what is your thought for Sports to the Bone, what is your thought for the match? What is your most important point to win? What you take away and what you want to see the team for the near future? Your company can. All right. So Marlon and Mr. Lover will answer that also. The question is on the screen. So generally speaking, my takeaway from this is that we haven't really improved from the last time we had a good outing in test match. We haven't improved. It was a couple of batsmen and a couple of bowlers that really went out there and won the game. You understand? I still need to see partnerships. So it is obvious the opening, we definitely need the openers to consistently put on 60, 70 runs together before getting out. That number 3 spot, we need to get it fixed. And in the middle order, we need the guys that are getting runs. They are getting starts, don't get me wrong. The Chase and the Blackwoods, they are getting starts. The Jason Ola, but we need them to convert. So those that are getting 30 and 40, we need them to get half centuries. Those that are getting half centuries, we need them to get the 3-figure score, the hundreds, right? So we definitely need partnerships in stages. So that is something that I noticed was missing. Craig Brathwaite batted for long in the first innings, hence us getting so many runs, right? But separate and apart from Craig Brathwaite and Jason Holler, we didn't really have anything much. So we definitely need partnerships in stages as we go along. Where the bowling is concerned, I don't have anything much to say about the bowling. Bowling was okay, and going forward, I think what I would think needs to be fixed. I think those players need to be dropped. That is how I would fix it. But the problem is, who are we going to bring in? So the number 3 spot, Banner needs to score, and Myers needs to score. What we need to get the balance of the team right. If we're going to play Kyle Myers as a bowler, then you're gonna drop Warrican, play Myers then, and bat him further down the order and bring in a next batsman, or something, if I even that, right? But the balance going forward, and I think for the next test, they need to understand that you don't need Warrican on this surface. So I would drop Warrican and bring in Alzari Joseph. You understand? So that is how I would answer that for right now. Yeah, Mr. Lover, what are your overall thoughts and what you would change going forward? Basically was the question.
The batting of all things need to work on that heavily. One for me, Powell. I don't know what to say about Powell. Bernard, I'm sorry, but major Bernard for Brooks.
Yeah, Brooks need to get a chance now.
Okay, this is my initial idea throughout the match. Brathwaite, Hope, Brooks, Chase, Blackwood or Holder, 5 and 6, the Silver, 7, Myers, 8, and then the bowlers.
Yeah. All right, so that's how you would line up. Marlon gone again. Look like if internet will get trouble. So that's how you would line up.
I'm bringing in Joseph or Cornwall in place of Warrican because they can bat and they can bowl. Simple as that.
All right. All right. So Kevin D said, "Congrats on the 100 like." Guys, we still have a far way to go. 300 and odd persons on the live, but only 100 like. Marlon, you're gonna get a chance to go at the question. The general talking points. What you think needs to improve? What was okay, and what you would change going forward? Even though we start to answer that at the beginning, but going to give you a chance again. All I'm read 2 comments. Mohammed say, Roach is an all-rounder in the team. And say, how about we play Chase as an opener? Boy, we might boil down to that. But the problem is that we're going to still need a solid man in the middle order. Dwayne say, Banner, Powell, Warrican, and Myers need to drop. Film say, Powell doesn't have any luck at all. Had the umpire keep his finger down, as he did when West Indies was bowling, he would have been knocked out on umpire's call. I feel for him. Hope West Indies gives him a chance. Yeah, he could have maybe survived an umpire's call. MV say, is Kemar Roach considered an all-time great West Indies bowler? Well, I could say that, because he has over 200 test wickets. Not a lot of West Indies.
229 or 232.
Not a lot of West Indies.
Mikey Walden.
All right, not a lot of West Indies bowlers can boast that. Contact 100 like sports in the ball must celebrate. See me, I celebrate with my pumpkin juice, So yeah, man. All right, Simpson said finally them play test cricket at the home of fast bowling. All right, Grant said Rivaldo Clark, under 19 batsman from Barbados, special young player.
Yes, yes, those 2 names.
Oh, and them names I remember.
Yes.
All right. Hold on. Chanda said West Indies team looks to be one for the top teams of World Test Championship. Oh, I say. All right, we're going to put hold on. Contact say MV if he reaches 300 wickets before his career, then he's top 15. All right, we're going to pause it right here. So Marlon, go ahead now. I think the person was saying.
I remember. Moving forward, we need to rectify some key positions from 2 to 5. I think we agree that the general consensus is that we would give Chase another chance and not fool with him.
Yeah, man, Chase all right.
And we would also give Bonner another chance because his dismissals to me were more unlucky than Kieran Powell, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, I bring in Brooks.
Bonner's dismissals were more unlucky.
The first one.
But inside edge is
for the next one, inside edge and flat at the leg stump.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember.
Yes, the second one was an inside edge. And the next one was totally wrong, in my opinion. So I would give him a second. Kyle Mayers cannot be in the team at this point. I cannot see how you continue with him in the team. The bowling is very, very good. But you can't be at number 5, be in the top 6, and only contributing with the ball. It just cannot work. It really cannot work.
I don't know. Before you continue, Marlon, one thing that they could try, I don't know if they would want to try that. Maybe if they don't want to play the next pacer and they want to trust Kyle Mayers with his batting, maybe bring in Shamar Brooks for Warwick and bat Brooks at Kyle Mayers' spot and drop Kyle Mayers further down. I don't know if that would have worked.
Well, I mean, we can't play a spin in the next game at all, in my opinion.
No, Chase
there's no need to play a spin in the next game.
Yeah, even though Chase a
yes, there is absolutely no need to play a spin in the next game.
Let me say something here.
Yeah, Mr. Lover.
Yeah, Chase, off break bowler. Craig Bratwick, off break. Blackwood, off break. Bonner, leg break. Why? Why need
yes, too much.
I guess you can say it is something that they would have learned after the fact. But I guess because so many right-handed batsmen in the Pakistan team, they thought it would have been a good idea to work with a left-arm spinner. But they still say it no work. I don't know if my analysis of that is correct, but I think that is what they were looking at. But his quality is not good enough.
Lennox, I wouldn't say it didn't work, you know. The pitch just didn't take onto the spin.
Thank you.
The pitch really didn't have any assistance. Yashir Shah was very expensive. He looked expensive and ordinary. Like he threatened none of the batsmen. Everybody came, dealt with him. At one point, he was going for 4 runs and over. And they treated Jamal Warrican with similar disdain. I mean, step down the crease 6.
Yeah.
Disdain, no respect. Like, so the pitch is just not taken towards the spinners. And honestly, great test teams don't really rely on their spinners anyway. Like, so I am not concerned about not going in the game without a spinner. I wouldn't even consider a spinner for selection.
What Rastan Chase, in my opinion, Rastan Chase is enough. Chase is enough in my opinion. Yeah. So if they don't want to play, the extra pace man, and them think for some reason Myers is going to give us a miraculous 100, I would say drop Warrican. If you don't want to drop anybody else or drop Banner, drop Warrican, bring in Shamar Brooks and let Myers bat further down the order. You understand? I don't know if they can work it like that.
For me, I would bring in Alzar Joseph for work and drop one of the batsmen and drop a batsman.
And drop Banner and bring in Brooks. That would maybe be the ideal thing. Drop Banner, bring in Brooks, drop Warrican and bring in Joseph. Because Joseph's still going to help with the batting. And he's more effective with the ball more than Warrican. So that would be my opinion.
So, a bowler for me would take what his name is place, Warwick Place. And for me, because Alzari Joseph proficiency with the bat, it would be him over Shamar Holder. It would be him over Shamar.
Yeah, man. Joseph, they're in front of Shamar Holder, in my opinion.
Well, Shamar Holder made a good debut, you know. The only thing is Joseph just more handy with the bat.
Yeah, and so no man, but yeah. But I want to tell you, you see, over the last couple of, well, and I like him get a lot of chances since coming back from county cricket. But Joseph get some more games, man. I like him hostility, and I like him pace. But as I say, even though Shamar Holder was injured and went out, you can't really like you turn your back on him. So I understand that. But in my starting 11, I have Joseph ahead of him. But me get a reasoning still.
Yeah, Joseph definitely, and people might not be thrilled with this, but I am still not throwing away Shannon Gabriel.
No man,
I want Gabriel to get fit to come back in the team. Yes, Mr. Lover.
No man, once Gabriel fit, you know.
Again.
No man,
yes.
Once Gabriel fit, you know, that is always my problem, you know. Gabriel breaking down halfway through the test match and leave the workload and the rest of man. That's my problem, you know. Because Gabriel's ability to take wicket with that pace that he has, I am happy for that. My problem is his fitness. And as a man with sport, just the years as a normal man. I can look and say, boy, it is because of the muscle mass that he has on why he continues, why he gets injured all the time. You understand? Exactly. It is not rocket science, you know. And a rocket science, a basic physics and basic what do you call it, I know. You have to do with local movement and all of them sitting there. You can't have on so much weight and do so much explosiveness. Why are you thinking of football? Not to drift, but why are you thinking of football? The players that are more muscular are more prone to muscle injuries. You simply, you know. So I don't know if based on the fact that he's going up in age now, he should try and drop some of the muscle and then just, you know, try and condition himself to bowl long. We don't know. It might be stupidness, but I saw me see it. So what you say, Marlon, you're not showing him what?
Whatever they need to do, I want to see Gabriel back in the maroon and white, running down and bowling 140 clicks. I look forward to seeing that again.
Because we don't really have nobody who are bowling a tear away pace, you know.
No, and you cannot compensate for that in a bowling quadri.
Yeah.
That is very, very valuable.
Yeah, you need tear away pace.
Then again, we have about 3 of those youngsters in the under 19 camp right now hitting 145k. One is a left arm seamer. One is a left arm seamer. One of them is a left arm seamer. Let me stress that. And the other 2 is pretty decent too.
Bowling what?
Listen.
Pace.
130, 140.
140, 145. The fastest one I saw was like 147.6.
Hope him can keep it up. Because at 17, 18, if at 18 year old he's bowling that, you would call that raw pace because you can assume that the coaches are going to work on him. So if you have a man like that, a bowler still, I really send him up, make him go mash up himself. They need for rope him in and start teaching him how to work with the ball. But definitely, but what is going to be important after these 8 games that they are playing there? I think they're going to go over to England and play 5 matches. So we will see. We will see how it goes from there.
6 ODIs.
Yeah. Well, hold on there, guys. Let me try and my mind not gonna read everybody comment, but let me try and get 2 more of them all on. Mark said no South Asian batsmen will be worried about Warrican. All right, you see? Man said the Asian them now worry about Warrican spin. James said, okay, guys, keep up the good work. God bless. Big up. Film said we can drop Myers. Gabriel would do well on this pitch. Say congrats West Indies. MV says Seals and Azar, the future West Indies cricket on the way back for about 5 years now. At test. I remember Pakistan are ahead of West Indies in the rankings. I think Pakistan is about what, 5?
5.
Yes.
Yeah, somewhere there. So there was a total change of Josie's attitude during the Australian series, which is something we were having issue with in the sidelines. Yep. from India. All right, big up. Say Shannon Gabriel isn't any good. He can play 3 matches in a row. He isn't a natural fast bowler. He forces himself to bowl fast, so that's why he bowls. He always injured. All right, man, knock your comment, Marlon. MV said it is a slow, painful climb back to the top of cricket. But when you look at it, we are getting better and better. We have players to choose from. They just need more games. I think you're talking about the bowlers because I still
Yes.
can't see the batsmen. Jacob say one last sports to the board, Mr. Lover and Marlon. What is your thought on Craig Brathwaite captaincy and rotation of the bowlers and the coaching staff too? How you will rate these guys and why? Thanks. I don't have any problem with Craig Brathwaite's captaincy. You know, he has always been attacking. He has always been brave. One thing that I was looking for this morning, so I could use it and criticize him on the live, and he got it right. When we were bowling very good with that old ball, and I saw him didn't take it, I said, yeah, him get it right. Because I was wondering if he was going to take that new ball, you know. When he didn't take it at the same time, I said, all right, him get that right. So generally speaking, I don't have a problem with him. Where the coaching staff is concerned, they are getting youngsters to come through. As they're getting people like Mackay, Seals, you know, and a couple more to come through. But that is still bowling. We don't see the batsmen coming through. And the bowlers alone play cricket, you know. You see, they bowl out the man for 168 and we almost lose the game because the batsmen not pulling their weight. So that is a problem. What you say about that, Mr. Lover and Marlon?
Go ahead, Mr. Marlon. Go ahead first, Marlon.
I agree with you 100%. The bowling has been consistently good over the year to the point where I feel confident that West Indies could go into a series. Let me say outside of New Zealand, and we don't get to play Australia, but outside of those things, I think we could get 20 wickets in most conditions that we play in frequently.
The bowling is that good.
Yes, the bowling is that good. The batsmen now, listen, in my opinion, like I would keep reinforcing the point that I didn't feel the Pakistanis bowl well in the first innings. The bowling stepped up a notch in the second innings, and you see how we paid about 60 or so runs less. Like once the quality of the bowling increased, the quality of the batsmanship just decreased drastically. Yes, so we still are not able to play good fast bowling.
Quality pace bowling,
Yes, and until we could do that, we cannot improve as a team. Because as much as today's win was good, if they are celebrating and say a job well done, that wouldn't be a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the whole hullabaloo and celebration is because it went that close and we managed to nick it. But I think in the team meeting, the coaches inside there, Phil Simmons and his supporting team, you know, they are going to be giving them the as we would say at Manchester United, the hair dryer treatment. You understand? Yes. Because the scorecard was really weak. Yeah, Mr. Lover.
One thing I have to say, the bowling is on point on the way up. How can you tell me that the bowlers managed to bowl out Pakistan with Babar Azam, one of the most prolific batsmen in the world, for 217 in the first day, and on the third day managed to get them out for 168, and we still almost come back to lose the match.
Batting need to improve definitely. All right, let's give me a pause. Yeah, give me a pause there, guys. All right, Grant said first player have to go Powell. Let Chase open. Bring in Hope to bat at 3 and Joseph for Warrican. All right, MV said thank God Shannon wasn't with Roach at the end. Remember we lost to Pakistan. Why did you type that? I'm not even gonna say why did he do that. I'm not gonna say why did he do that, you know. Why did he type that? Why did he type that? All right, so let me read it again. MV said, thank God Shannon wasn't with Roach at the end. Remember, we lost to Pakistan in similar circumstances 4 years ago. Hey, MV, you're a savage. You're dangerous. All right, Everton say that pacer name is Pittman. Pittman. Oh, I think you're talking about the left arm pacer from the under 19. All right, so West Indies team should 1 to 2 changes in the next match. Thomas say Rivaldo Clark scored at 200 and 250s. All right, so the same name there, Marlon coming up again. DeAndre Blackwood say we seriously have a batting problem in West Indies. We need an opener and a solid batsman. We need. Hold on, guys. It just all right. It's back. So Blackwood say we seriously have a batting problem. We in West Indies. We need an opener and a solid batsman. We need men like Lara Sarwan and Shandopal. I don't know if we're gonna find back those guys again. You understand? Blackwood once again say Babar Azam was technically sound, solid in defense and footwork. Our batsmen can learn. Definitely a good platform to learn from. Yeah, Mr. Lover. Yeah, go ahead.
Babar Azam took pattern off of Craig Battick's first innings. Look at it. Look at it properly and tell me if I'm wrong.
In terms of what? How he went about constructing the innings or
yes. Constructing the innings and just taking his time and soaking up a lot of dot balls and getting accustomed to how the ball moving.
But that is what was needed still, you know. That is what was needed from him still. Not saying that he didn't actually pattern him, but that was actually needed by him.
Situation.
You understand? Yeah, Marlon.
But listen, in speaking about his innings, we cannot not speak about the dismissal, you know. Listen, I don't understand how Kyle Mears got that dismissal nowhere. That was a straight ball. Baba tried to play to the leg side.
It was a pitch.
And then, you know, popping the ball up, you know. Kyle Mears totally outfoxed him, you know.
Yeah, it was a pitch of a delivery.
Yes. I mean, the ball was straight. Listen, well done. Well done. And honestly, if that was somebody who was faster like Jaden Seals, that ball probably could have went for 4.
Yeah, because of the pace.
That ball could have went for 4. I mean, we kill you on your batting, Kyle, but my gosh, man, a really good delivery.
Good Campbell.
Talking about Kyle Myers. Kyle Myers remind me similar of Ian Bishop in the time of bowling. Ian Bishop was the slowest of the fast bowlers in his lot, but yet he was very economical.
Yeah. Hold on, guys. Give me a couple of minutes or seconds. Let me go through a couple of comments. Harrison said Clark score 100 and 250s. All right. MV says sports to the bone. The batsmen will come through even. Heckmeyer, our ace up the sleeve. Hopefully, we'll start playing some regional cricket and show that he wants to play. Thomas said Pramal is better bowler and batsman than Warrican. All right, really legit say bowlers win the match. Exactly. Nilmat said DeAndre Blackwood so true in regard to the batsmen of pedigree. Chris Edis 872 said we can get 20 wickets in a game. That's why I believe we are winning and winning a game here and there. There was time when teams like England make 500 and declare. These days dismiss team batting need. These days we dismiss team. Okay. All right, one more comment and then we'll come again. Mark said saw Gabriel in practice match before first test against Sri Lanka. I posted how cricket unfit he was. Surely lesson learned. We like Gabriel, but it's disgraceful to pick an outfit muscle bone player. Yeah, that is a problem, you know, guys. Remember they had picked him, you know, knowing that he wasn't fully fit and was hoping that they could basically patch him through and carry him through. And then it ended up backfiring because, you know, the other bowlers ended up having to do more work. You understand? So that was a problem.
Let me say this one thing. What I think personally should do with Shannon Gable's situation now, since you have guys like Jaden Seals, Shima Holder, Alzari Joseph, Naya Smith. Look at England, what England is doing, rotating their bowlers. 1 or 2 times their premier bowler get 2 test match or 2 innings, then switch him out for one of the upcoming bowlers. If West Indies can do that with Kima Watch and Shannon Gable, we can even go along far
The,
away.
the, the problem with that though, Mr. Lover, is the fact that is that sometimes we don't necessarily have all of them bowling very good at the same time. That is a problem. You
True.
understand? So if we're able to get Shannon Gabriel fit and up and running and bowling for a lengthy period of time, then we might be able to do that. So you find that because we are not always finding 4 or 5 pace bowlers that are rip away bowlers that you think will win your game. They are always having to pick the same 3 or the same 4, and resting the same 2. But where England is concerned, you see, they will give you Mark Wood today, James Anderson, and maybe
Stuart Broad.
Curran or Woods. And then the next day you might get Stuart Broad, you might get a new one that I see they have name. I think it's
Robinson.
Mahmood and
Robinson.
and Robinson and Jaffa Archer when he's fit. So that is the problem. I see what you are saying. It would be good to be in a position where we can rotate, and that is what would have killed a lot of our bowlers,
But
people
I think
like
we are
Jerome
getting there,
Taylor and
Molana.
those guys. They
I think we are
overwork.
getting there.
Yeah.
I think we are getting there to Mr. Lover point.
Mhm.
I think we're getting there with the quality. If at some point somebody like Obed could step up to the test, I
Yeah.
mean, I think we are getting there when it comes on to quality of bowling. Who knows? What his name is again? The white ball bowler, the leggy.
Who?
Hayden Walsh.
Hayden Walsh.
Probably. Yes, so I think we have enough bowlers now. If more
Coming through,
could
yeah.
become,
It will be-
we could start to rotate and not compromise our quality.
Trust me.
Yeah.
It's going to be
Yeah,
interesting
that's
to
how
see
I
how
was
they
trying to
work.
put it. Yeah, if we are rotating, the quality shouldn't drop. That is it. That is it. Well said, Marla.
It will be interesting to see
Alright.
how we go about it going into the England Test match next year, January or February.
Yes.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm getting to comments. Kingston HM2 say, why aren't we playing test against Australia? Been a while. Yes, sir.
Because they don't want to play us.
Australia. When Australia want test them white ball team, them come to we. But them not really bother with we on that. MV said, don't agree.
Test against India, England, against India and England.
Well, and MV said, don't agree about the batsmen not coming through. Banner and Myers were the breakthrough in 2020. Hetmeyer and Hope and Chase in 17. When they come gel, they will blow teams away. But we're talking about when they come and gel, these guys are not young enough. Banner is maybe about 33.
32.
32. Shea Hope is maybe 27. And things. So that is the thing. But I get what you're saying still, MV. We have had players coming through, but I think we want a core of players round about the same age group. And I don't know. You see the relationship between the board and the players, it is very important, because you notice how India, England, Australia, all of those guys are able to keep their youngsters. But our Hetmeyer, our Pooran, all of these players, they are not dedicated to the board because of what they would have witnessed, what would have happened between West Indies cricket board and other players. So a lot of people don't necessarily want to dedicate their entire youthfulness or the younger part of their career to West Indies cricket because they know that not all the time the board is appreciative and will return the favor. So I guess the fact that people see cricket as a way of earning these days, a lot of our youngsters will not dedicate their career to the longer format. A lot of people not calling it Marlon and Mr. Lover. I don't hear people saying this, but it might sound away. But we have to look at it also. West Indies Cricket Board is not known for giving the players good packages and taking care of them. You understand? So when players go out and try to look it, us as the fans, we are going to be passionate and ask for them to play test cricket. But we have to bear in mind that these people have family to feed and their career will only span for 10 years. So if they can work out something with Cricket West Indies and say, all right, this is what we are willing to work for, we are willing to compromise this. Can you allow us to play in the IPL, in the PSL for this amount of period and don't ban us from playing for West Indies still? We will agree. I don't know if it makes sense, but that is why I see it. We have to look at it from both sides, in my opinion. What do you think, Mr. Lover and Marlon?
Well said.
But that is being done though, Lennox, to a certain extent. Because since the Dave Cameron administration, Ricky Skerritt now is making a concerted effort to be more player friendly and more accommodating towards the players. And we've seen with now the reemergence of certain people within the white ball setup, which
Because they're happy with certain.
yes, if Cameron was still the head of West Indies cricket, some of those players in the white ball setup would not be there. So
but then again, you know, hold on, then again, you know,
issue we
Marlon.
have the Lennox, but wait, Lennox. Issue we have in the Lennox is that we are not as wealthy as those other boards. So
Yeah,
the
I
quality of
understand
the
that.
contracts that we can give out, the A, B, and C contracts will not be as attractive as what your England, Australia, and especially India, what they can afford their players. So
Yeah.
it's 6.5 of those not the next, but we still the love for West Indies cricket. I want to see guys playing for West Indies cricket. In the context of everything that we know is going on.
And the next thing though is as it pertains to I think they had said that they were going to change it the other day pertaining to the percentage of games that they have to play regionally in order to represent us at the international level. That was something that a lot of the players had an issue with. So even if they are not able to offer a contract, say like what India and Australia and England are able to offer, then you can't be able, you cannot be offering a small contract and then still saying to the players, say, all right, you have to play, say for example, 70 or 80% of regional local cricket to make it to the international level. So they have to be able to strike a balance, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'll get your point, but they have to be able to strike a balance. What do you think, Mr. Lover?
I already answered and say it was good what you said, but another thing I'd like to see West Indies Cricket Board do is say, look, when you all want to go and play, you all have to make sure it does not coincide with our tours. If it coincides with our tours, you cannot go.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm saying, but that is the out and out approach that is affecting us as we speak. That's why I'm saying that they need to come to some sort of compromise. That would be favorable for both parties. Yeah, hear me, Mr. Lover?
Yeah, man, I hear you, man.
Yeah, something I know.
Right. It's a delicate balancing act. It's a very delicate balancing act, and it requires sacrifices on both sides.
Yeah.
The heavy-handed thing won't work, and some of the players need to realize, like, hey, we need a few of you guys to play in the Super 50 and in the regional cricket also. So, yes, and you might have to play. You play in the IPL. You don't play Big Bash. You play Big Bash, and you don't play Sri Lanka or PSL. That type of give and take.
I would be happy with that. I just want to compromise where when the compromise is met, it benefit the cricket. Yeah, where does Mr. Lover?
I was saying good point to Marlon.
Yeah, so we definitely need a compromise. All right, hold on, guys. Let me read a couple of comments. A long time I not touch it, you know. MV said our bowling took time to gel, but now look, they reached tipping point. We can beat any team in the world. We will reach the same with the batting. We just need patience. All right. All right, boss. Hard boss. Blackwood still forget a beaten. Him should do better. Hard ball, man. Make him man come searching, even though I know you're hard to find. Kevin D said, have you seen the game this morning when Tottenham won without Hurricane? Yeah, man, you could ask that. I was watching it when Tottenham won without Hurricane against champions Man City with the winning goal from Son. Yeah, man, I watched it from start to finish. The guys in the stands, the fans in the stands were chanting, "Are you watching Hurricane? Are you watching Hurricane?" Yeah, man, I watched it. I watched the game. But the funny thing about it, you know,
Football fans brutal.
Yeah, man, them dangerous, you know. Hurricane will carry the team for the last about 5 to 6 years in a bridging. Them dangerous,
No
you know.
love, no love, no loyalty.
Them dangerous, man. Them dangerous, but generally speaking, though, Tottenham, they are expected to do better if they bring in a couple signings because this coach that they have, you know, I don't want people to think that the man is not top notch, you know. New, no. He was the coach of Wolverhampton Wanderers. I don't know if you really follow the Premier League, Marlon, but he was the
Yeah,
coach
man.
of Wolves. Oh, he was
Yeah,
the coach
man.
of Wolves. And you see up here, so him have it when it comes down to coaching. The problem is that he has always coached at teams where him not necessarily get access to the money when he want to buy certain players. But
And
developing
not people
players,
kind of negative though. People question how positive a player,
mm,
how positive the football game is, and how inventive his coaching style is.
mm.
That has been one of the knocks. But I take your point that he transformed Wolves
Yeah,
over the
man,
last 2 years.
in transfer moves totally, man. Remember, I think the lot before that him did there in a Porto, in a Portugal, I think a coach of one of them team there.
Yes,
But
because
as I
he's
said,
Portuguese.
hmm?
He is Portuguese.
Yeah, man, I think I used to coach Porto over there. I think. Yeah, man. Hold on there. Next couple say, great win,
But
great fight.
Lennox, Liam Bailey and assist him.
Yeah, man. I saw it. Well, I didn't watch the game, but I saw the highlights. He
Yes,
came
yes.
on he came on about 60 minutes in or so,
Yeah,
and he
Liam Bailey and assist.
assist. He was over on the left wing there, maybe about I don't know, maybe about 10 meters
20.
away from
Yeah.
the 18-yard box, whipped it across and I don't remember which one of the Aston Villa players scored, but it's a good start for him. Ashish near the big man say on screen I am seeing three future selectors of the West Indies team in Marlon Sports to the bone and Mr. Lover. Marlon and Mr. Lover, you hear that? You can't put me in there. According to some of my people, I might select my friends them, so you can't put me in there. Kevin D,
West Indies return Jamaica.
select the whole like Jamaicans them. I'm sure our fan didn't see that performance coming. Michael Rose said, no, Jaden Sears is not better than Shannon. No, man. I think you guys getting it wrong, you know. Michael Rose, you're getting it wrong, you know. Jaden Sears is a youngster. Shannon Gabriel is a man that would have achieved a lot. But based on Shannon Gabriel's form over the last couple of years, and based on what Jaden Sears is doing, we're saying that Shannon Gabriel is not able to walk back in the team over Jaden Sears. That is what we are saying. Mark say congrats to the groundsmen. The pitch nullified Pakistan fast attack, prepare a fast wicket and Afridi will blow us away. Neil Mate, I guess, need to come to resolve that we are in era of West Indies, where our best of where the best bet of beating team is playing collectively as a team, no big bat around. Yeah, it's basically a team performance. We don't really have any out and out man like we don't know a Lara or a Shift did for a couple of years. I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, Jason Waller did it for a while, you know. I don't want people to think that Jason Waller actually had us on his back for a whole long time, you know, brother.
Yeah,
About
man.
2 years.
Free.
Yeah, man, good while.
Literally about 2 years.
Yeah, man. Sheldon said, I think they should bring Hetmai and Puran for 3 and 4. All right, Sheldon. Next comment say, he West Indies 1. Love from India. All right. Kevin said, near Man City. Man City was well with the ball and position, but Spurs was creating really good chances and Bellert goal from Son. Belter goal from Son. No, man, I want to let you know, Manchester City were just outclassed all across the field based on how they were set up, in my opinion. Based on how Tottenham was set up, they outclassed them. But I don't know if we should read into that much. Usually, a lot of times, City don't hit the ground running the first game. But, you know, they come rushing back by mid to the latter part of the season. But
last year was an example of that. Last year was an example of that.
Exactly.
At Christmas, Liverpool was in firm pole position to win the league. January, by March, City had must get 19 game winning streak. Some ridiculous number like that.
All right. So as me I say, it depends. If Nuna is able to bring in maybe another couple of players, I don't know if Kane is going to eventually continue, because the problem not to switch from the cricket, guys, we'll soon come back to it. The problem with the Hurricane situation, just a couple of years ago, he signed a 6-year deal. So they would say that the talk is in Tottenham's hand. They will decide whether they want to sell. Tottenham, Man City and Chelsea are the only club that would go for him. Chelsea, they bought Lukaku, and City, they just bought Jack Grealish for 100 million. So I don't know if they're going to pay another 100 and add for Kane right now. Because if they value him at 100, because he has so many years left on his contract, they might have to put in 150 to get him. You understand? So I don't know. I don't know if this fast 9 will work for City this year again.
But
they need a vocal point. Yeah.
You heard the discussion what Kane about Kane and the gentleman's agreement. Apparently, within the 6-year contract, according to Kane and his camp, there was a gentleman's agreement, a handshake.
This same go wrong, man. This same go wrong.
If he wishes to leave, they would accommodate his departure and not hold him back. And
this same go wrong. Here want me tell you, say this same go wrong, Marlon. You see when Kane signed that 6-year contract, Tottenham, they were doing well and they were expecting that they were going to win the league the following year. So Daniel Levy would have done anything to keep Harry Kane. At that time, they went to the Champions League final with Pochettino. They gave Pochettino a bumper race, but the following season, Pochettino did not do well, and they sacked him, and everything went downhill from there. Jose Mourinho came in, started to sideline Dele Alli, started to sideline all of the players them, and they went downhill. You can't do that. A striker like Harry Kane, when he was at Tottenham, basically build the team around him. What he should have done was sign the contract with a clause in it saying that if we don't win the league or win the Champions League in the next year, I will be able to leave. You can't do them something about gentleman. The only time they do gentleman's agreement is when it's a 50-50 thing. Nobody don't have anything to lose. And you say, all right, I will sign for your club at the end of the season. No, man, you can't do that to the career, brother. No, man.
Yep. They really dropped the ball on that one. And Tottenham have all the cards right now. Every single card.
Exactly. So
there must seem to be a release clause that they could trigger, or a direct clause in the contract to say, on these terms, this is my exit. So tough luck. And I want to tell you, one or two things are going to happen. Either them decide, say, all right, we're going to sell him, take the 120, 230 million for him, buy a next player, or Hurricane going to have to go and sit down until him decides, all right, apologize and go start training back and go play the football. Yeah.
That's all. Hold on there. Blackwood say Hetty rotates his strike well in ODI and T20, so I think he should play Test cricket as well. Well, as we say, still, the talent is there, the rotation of the strike, the ability to pick the gap is there, but we all know what needs to be done in order to get in the team. Danny Ling said the thing about Myers is he seems to always get some big wickets. As she said,
very big wickets.
Yeah, big wickets. No teams are dangerous on the counter, as he has learned from Jose Mourinho. All right. Mark said Blackwood never change. They average 25 and get a 50 every 12 innings. He'll probably keep his place, but won't change because he can. Kevin D said brilliant not. Oh, yeah, man, Kevin. Don't worry yourself about that, man. Richard said at this as this panel are talking straight, marks out of 10 from Marlon and Mr. Lover. Do we expect a series win now? Well, the ball is in our court. The ball is in our court. The momentum is on our side. But history would dictate that West Indies won't play 2 good test matches in a row. But I'm not going to knock them and say no, because I don't know who would be inspired. James Sears and Roach did so much So I don't know who would inspire. So I won't put it past them. I won't put it past them. You know, to maybe nip it. And Pakistan, they are definitely going to get their act together, so they might go out and win and drive. You understand? So I don't know. I'm going to call it. I don't know what the weather is like, but it's kind of tough still in about. At the beginning of this, before this one started, I think I'd give them a 1-1, you know. I think that's what I had predicted. But having seen this, I'm going to stick my neck out for West Indies and say they are going to win. Let me stick my neck out. What you say, Marlon and Mr. Lover?
Expectation is different from reality.
Reality.
Expectations and reality sometimes are far apart.
Yeah.
From here, I expect us to win the series. I expect us to at least get a draw or outright win the next game.
Yeah.
However, Lennox, if you remember the series in England, after West Indies won the first game, and I think all we needed to maintain the Wisdom Trophy was a draw in the third game. But out the day, I mean, Stuart Broad produced a spell and West Indies just literally said, here's the trophy, guys. Take it.
Give up the
So
court.
listen, give it up.
Yeah.
All he needed was to survive the day. So honestly, I want them to win, but I really don't expect it because we've been disappointed many times. But I go in there with the best expectation possible.
I can't fight you on that one at all. Mr. Lover, you're gone. You're hit dinner. What Mr. Lover there? Mr. Clip pod cover. Where there, Mr. Lover?
Man. I'm just hide myself now.
Oh, we soon close off, man. Final question from the to you. What are your thoughts on going forward now? Are we going to win the series or not?
2-0. Not going to be easy.
Yeah.
We're going to win it, but it's not going to be easy.
Oh, yes, you're going to go down to the wire, but we're going to win.
Yeah.
All right, boss. All right, I hear you. All right, so Marlon, any final words? We're going to close off this part now and then read a couple of comments.
No, but the comment here up on the screen kind of.
Wait there. Yeah.
But read it, Lennox. Read it, cause.
All right, so he said, I saw Pakistani sports journalist channel today. They are spreading rumors about ball tampering on West Indies team. They didn't understand it was unintentional. What am I talking about?
I don't know.
I watched every delivery of the game, and I didn't see anybody neither hit the ball, do anything. The only thing pertaining to ball tampering that I would have seen today on social media was one between India and England a play. I saw a picture where they were showing one of the bowler with their spikes and the shoes. So I don't know if they are saying that the ball was rolling and he could have stopped it, but he stepped on it with the spike. So I watched every ball of our innings. I didn't see anything. So I'm not sure what he's talking about. Let me even take off the comment. I don't know what I'm talking about, Marlon. All right, Thomas, company, what's your 11 for the second test? I'm going to take out Banner and bring in Brooks, take out Warrican and bring in Joseph. Myers definitely need to come out of my team too, but I'm not going to make 3 changes one time. So Warrican going to come out and bring in Joseph, Banner bring in Shamar Brooks. What changes you make yourself now? Miss
One change, Warrican out, Joseph in. And give everybody else another chance.
A chance at it.
Yes.
Personally, this is my 11 and the exact order I would use it. Blackwood, I'm going with Powell for the last time. Bring in Books, Bonners out.
Yeah.
Then I have Chase. Then I will bring Holder at 5, Blackwood at 6, Silver 7, Myers 8, Joseph 9, Watch and Seals.
All right. Lennox, you know what is my problem now? We can't be trying our best to fit people in the team. I don't think we should bend over backwards to accommodate Myers. That is my honest.
That's the problem. That's the problem I have, you know.
And putting him all the way at number 8 is bending over. To me, that is the equivalent of dropping Joshua De Silva for Sheho. We're bending over backwards to keep players that are not performing in how we require them to perform.
Yeah, because he's a batsman. He's a batsman. So me understand that.
Me understand Mr. Lover rational, but I cannot personally sanction that.
I agree with you, Marlon, but that's the only way it looks right now. Unless they could drop Powell as well and bring in Hope.
Yeah, all right, boss. All right, my boss. Respect for coming on, Marlon and Mr. Lover. Go run through a couple comments and then we jump off and go relax the rest of the evening and finish enjoy the victory. All right, big up on yourself, Zane.
All right.
Yeah, man. All right, King says serious analysis. Seals is ahead of Azari. Joseph Azari has not taken more than 3 wickets in an innings yet. Azari needs to step up. All right, Contact say ball tampering where I think they are mistaken. Contact 20. I saw a story about I saw a story about I think it was between India and England. You can look out tomorrow. I might do a story on it, guys. So I don't know if it have anything to do with us. Contact 20 say it means in the England and India match. Yeah, man, it must be in the Indian and England match. I was looking on the internet and I saw a picture where one of the players had his studs on the ball. So I'm going to look into it, guys, and give you it. Yeah. Who is this? Amari. Yeah, we're using StreamYard. Kevin D said that was England. Yeah, man, that's what I figured. But guys, we are basically coming to the end of this evening's live show. I must say that I really appreciate the fact that you guys were able to stay on with us for approximately 2 hours, close to 2 hours. You know, it was some good, solid points that were brought across. Shout out to you guys as per usual for really coming on and making this show what it is. Let me read a couple more comments before we go. Really legit say why Evan Lewis isn't in the test team, because he hasn't fulfilled the requirements that the West Indies cricket board asks for him to play some regional cricket. So I guess that is what is keeping him out. All right, so we're gonna get in a couple more comments and then we jump out of here, guys. All right, next comment say I am tired of seeing Powell. Can't they find openers in the Caribbean? Why it doesn't look like that. Banner has been our most consistent batsman over the past 10 tests. Joseph for Warwick and Brooks for Myers. All right, that is what Bailey would do. All right, next comment say no, brother. I am talking about West Indies versus Pakistan match. Oh, I haven't seen it. So I'm not sure what you're talking about. I actually watched the game ball by ball. I didn't get up any. Well, I got up throughout the game, but I'm not sure what you're talking about. Jacob says, sports to the one, Mr. Love and Marlon, how West Indies coach can develop these players. Andre McCarthy, Shanda Paulson, Kean Harding, Shamar Hola, Jamar Hamilton, Evan Lewis, Puran. I don't know. Andre McCarthy is about 35, 36. No, I think, so I'm not sure how the development part would go where he's concerned. But where the other youngsters are concerned, they are the one that needs to step up. The platform is presented to them. All they have to do is dominate regional cricket, and it is not so hard. Dominate regional cricket, then they can try and see if they are dominating to a certain extent. They might get the opportunity to go and play some county cricket, and then they will take it from there. But separate and apart from the high performance center that the West Indies host every now and again, there's hardly anything that we can really do, in my opinion. So Mr. Lover said, no excuse. The person who said Joseph haven't taken 3 wickets all need to guide themselves. Joseph took 2 or 3 wickets all against England. Don't play with Mr. Lover and his stats, I think Hope should replace Da Silva. Also think Hola and Chase will play a great part in us winning the series with their all-round performance. Paul and Myers must come good. All right, sorry guys. All right. All right, so Anikit is saying you need to search my information on Google. Well, I was watching the game, and I didn't see it. So I follow all the sporting channels and the sporting platforms. So once I am off here, if there's any truth to that story, then I will see it on one of the channels. Contact 20 says, Sports to the Bone. This was by far the most successful live. Big up, happy with the win tonight, despite my blood pressure rising. Yeah, man, Contact 20. This live was definitely one of our better lives, reaching over 300 and what 50 viewers at one point in time. You know, so we definitely did well for this one. Blackwood, shout out to Blackwood once again, because I would be here seated and waiting on 6 o'clock. Blackwood is the one that hopped over there and told me that you guys were waiting. All right, and he's saying that Seals didn't play first class cricket before making his test debut, so I think they can go with Lewis for a test opener. Yeah, that is a strong point, you know, Blackwood. I can't even go around it. But you know, with Jaden Seals coming in as a young under 19 bowler, you know, didn't have any much experience, as I said, so they decided that they were going to rope him in before anybody really see him and go and groom him. So I guess what you're saying might work. Based on stats, I can't knock your argument. So I can't knock your argument at all. Contact 20 say there was no ball tampering right in the match. I'm not sure what he's talking about. But they are spreading rumors. That's why it is called rumors. We don't really watch that. What's the chant? Contact. All right. Ramel King said Lewis and Pooran need to play 4-day cricket. All right. All right. So Contact say you're sure checking the name of the channel. Contact say 20. Contact 20 say I got the channel. Hope for Paul and work on for Joseph. Or hope for Paul and work on for Joseph. All right, final comment, guys, and then we're gonna hop out of here. Darling say, Sports to the Bone. What you guys must understand, if there were known West Indies cricket, these could never make it to IPL or Big Bash. Yeah, I understand that, you know. I understand that, you know, because this is the foundation. This is where they start. So I definitely understand. All right, so finishing on F Cam, we say we need our opener. No, never opener. But all right, guys, so we are going to be hopping off. But before I go, I must say a big thank you to all the persons that were able to come on and to share. All the persons that were, you know, here and they took the time and they type. And they even though I wasn't able to read all the comments because of the panelists that I had on, but you don't know it already. It's always good to get insight from people like Marlon and Mr. Lover. So that is the reason we weren't able to read all comments. But we're gonna leave this one right here for now, guys. And as per usual, tomorrow bright and early, I will be dropping a video so you can check that one out. Right? I'm gonna be covering a couple more things. Gonna be including some of the things that we would have discussed on the live, plus some other things that I might add. So gonna leave this one right here for now, my viewers and subscribers. Sports to the Bone. I'm out. Big up on yourself. Peace.